Hello everybody, my name is Aceikith-Alain. I'm with James Ban 1991 and Roseprincessmitia.
Hello.
And this is another chapter of My Little Pony Tales of Equestria. This is actually going to be our first interlude episode. We have just come back from our most recent adventure. The three characters are at this very moment in time still on that same train as they are adventuring back after their adventure inside the library, coming and now on their way back from the Crystal Empire. This one's going to be a little bit out of the ordinary. It isn't actually an official Tales of Equestria adventure. It is going to be more out into the open to what is actually going to come up. And it's going to lead to us to what is further going to happen to our three pony heroes. So let's begin. The three heroes, Blair, Bladez, Angel Brush, and Gearloose, all three of them are still currently just arriving back in Ponyville via the train station after a bit of a long journey on the train from the Crystal Empire.
Woo!
Oh, seems like we're back, finally.
Yeah, bit rough that journey.
Well, at least we're back now. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I feel like I could sleep for a week.
You and me both. The three of them step off of the train as more ponies get off and on the train towards its next destination. In front of all three of them is Ponyville. It looks like it's in slightly better condition compared to what it was before. Obviously, the last time you saw Ponyville, it looked like it's been going downhill since, but it has been around about a few days since they had last been in Ponyville because of the distance that they've had to cover. So it looks like it's now starting to get back on track. It is, thankfully. Ponies seem happy again around you all. Where do you wish to travel to first? There is all kinds of different areas of that which you can travel.
Well, I don't know about you three, but after a journey like that, I could do with a nice cup of tea.
I don't really like tea all that much. But you go on ahead.
Well, why don't we all go and get some refreshments?
I guess we could. As Blair Bladez is talking, you notice that Blair Bladez seems a little bit more casual.
You're all right, Blair Bladez.
Yeah, I'm fine. And she doesn't seem quite as pumped up as what she normally is. Yeah, I'm fine. Just something on my mind. That's all. Nothing to worry about.
What's on your mind?
No, it's nothing. You don't need to know. I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and get myself that cup of tea. You coming, Angel?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you walk around, you go to one of the few tea stores that are around. All three of them sit down, and a waitress walks up. One of the mare waiter ponies comes up towards you. It's an earth pony. It seems like quite a small mare pony compared to like a typical mare size. Got a grey coat and a red mane on her, and like she around her neck, she's actually got like a medallion of some sort, something that you've not quite seen before. And she seems to be like, she sounds quite posh when she first talks. She does, and she asks the three of you and the three of us what you would all like to drink.
Two teas, please. One for me, one for Angel. And can Angel's one have a bit of cinnamon, please?
Oh, I certainly can. And what about for you, my dear? Just a glass of water, please. And the mare pony walks away, and she goes to get what you all ordered. And Blair Blades looks like she just keeps on flickering her eyes left and right. She does. If the both of you could roll a mind check for me.
Yeah. 6.
Okay, so Angel, you can definitely tell something is especially on Blair Blades' mind.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no doubt that there is something on her at the moment. You know, you feel that you need to try and comfort her.
Blair, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Well, you kind of acting like there's something on your mind, but you don't want to tell us.
No, there's nothing on. There's nothing too big on my mind, really. You have nothing to worry about.
Blair, I'm your friend. You can always tell me.
Me, not so much.
And like Angel Rush, as soon as hears that from Gila, it's just like looks at him.
And just uses her magic and uses her magic, lifts up the tea that's in front of him and just does that in his face.
It was just a joke. It was just a joke.
Is it really that obvious?
Yes. Please.
She gives like this face.
Yeah, like the puppy dog eyes. Like,
Yeah.
not those eyes again.
I know what you mean. I can never resist them.
Oh, mate. Sorry.
Fine.
Do you enjoy that cinnamon tea?
Fine. It's just that last adventure really put something through me.
Yeah, it was all that paper from those planes.
No, I don't mean that. It's, well, seeing you both in danger, and like me just by the wayside, it just made me feel like I wasn't doing enough.
Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Let's face it, it wasn't quite a tough challenge.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we had to. It was. I mean, I had to use all of my magic.
We were attacked by paper planes, attacked by knights. Heck, we were attacked by a giant paper hand.
Yes, that's what worried me the most. And if that is the least of what's going to happen, I'd hate to think what's going to happen if we go on any more of these adventures.
So what are you saying? We should quit while we're ahead?
I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like I could go on another adventure for a little while.
Well, may I make a suggestion?
What is it?
Why don't you go and see Sakura?
I guess I could do that. But she lives in the other three forests. She never comes out after quite a while.
Well, why don't you go and visit her? Besides, I need to go do something important.
Well, I don't think it would be a good idea me going to the other three forests, especially after the last time we went in there. I know, I could go and see Princess Twilight. Maybe she would be able to tell me what I could do.
Why would Princess Twilight help?
Well, she is the Princess of Friendship after all. Maybe she could help.
Right, but I'm only just saying.
I know. It's a very good suggestion, Angel, but I just don't like the idea of going into the other three forest again.
Oh, I must be off. I must be off. I need to go do something very important. I'll be back.
And like before Blair Blades actually gets a chance to actually ask what she's doing, Angel Rush is already off.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't pay.
She did pay.
Yeah, she's already paid. Yeah, she already paid her bit. Yeah, so by leaving some bits on the counter.
That's what I call service.
Yeah, I don't want to go to that other three
Well,
forest
don't forget,
again.
she's from a rich family.
Yeah. I really don't want to have to go to the Evergreen Forest again.
Well, go and see Twilight. I'm sure she'll be happy. Now,
I hope so.
yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll probably gotta get back home anyway. My dad's probably working on me on that engine of ours by himself again.
Yeah, I know what your dad's like. From what you've told me.
No, he's all right. It's just he just likes the old father-son time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's all you just need. A break from these adventures. A nice small one.
Probably.
I mean, what could possibly happen you going to visit Twilight?
Well, I hope nothing.
Yeah. Well, must be off. Now.
All right.
Yes.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you later. And if you ever need any help, you know where to find me.
All right. And Gearloose and then Blair Bladez has paid for their drinks. Each of the cups of tea costs each of you just 2 bits.
Right.
While
Where's
for
my pencil gone?
it's
I haven't eaten it, have I?
and for the water, it's only cost 1.
They charge for water in this place? Daylight robbery.
Well, don't forget, this restaurant is a little bit more
It is a little bit more regal compared to most of them.
Michelin star restaurant.
Okay, so if we go to Angel Bar, she has already left.
In quite a hurry, if you ask me.
Yeah, she's left in quite a hurry. What is she doing?
She has been he has been asked to do a very important painting for the delegates of Saudi Arabia.
Okay then. So she's already got her kit, hasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So whereabouts is she doing this? Is she doing this in a particular place? Whereabouts?
She's doing this somewhere in Canterlot.
In Canterlot. Okay, so she's had to travel. She has, and she's had to travel quite a reasonable distance, not a great distance. And she's been doing painting. She has. If you could do a roll for your cutie mark talent.
Right, which is this one, I think.
No, that's D12.
Me.
I believe it is a D8, if I remember correctly.
This one?
The diamond.
Yeah, the diamond one.
Oh.
Okay, and I guess like as she's painting, she's feeling quite distracted.
Yeah.
She is from Blair Bladez, and she feels that it's a bit more than what she has told you. And it's quite noticeable because you've gone through the first piece. You're doing your first piece of art, and it looks a bit tacky. It looks quite scruffy.
And then
she hasn't kept in the lines.
Yeah, she hasn't kept in the lines one bit. It seems to be a bit all over the place.
And then obviously
it's abstract.
Her art tutor's like, Miss Angel Brush, I thought you were a great artist.
Oh, I am sorry, Madam Good. I'm sorry, Madam Glitter Brush. It's just that.
So this is seriously quite horrid.
I'm sorry.
And like, I guess you've known this pony for a little bit as well.
Yeah, because she's her tutor, her personal tutor.
I haven't seen you make art like this in quite a long time. In fact, since you were a filly.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I've been on these adventures, and
I specifically said for you not to go on these adventures.
But then how was I supposed to make friends like my mother and father said?
And like, your tutor is obviously
very
strict,
very stern.
Yeah,
and like pretty much she's had a family where whatever they say goes.
Yeah,
really. If you don't obey, she gets very, very angry.
Yeah. She's
She
kind of
does.
like that food critic.
You know, like she just knocks her hoof back down onto the floor. Now you are to throw that art away and start from scratch.
Yes, ma'am.
And like she uses her magic to scrunch the old piece of paper with your old art onto it, throws it into the bin, and then you're made to start from scratch.
Yeah. And it's one of those scenes where it's like it goes on to like a day to a night thing.
Yeah. So let's next go to Gearloose. So what's Gearloose doing?
That's simple. It's simply wives home and go straight to the engine shed round the back to see if his dad's in there.
Okay then. So he looks round into it, and indeed his dad is sorting out the engine to the steam drain, all on his own yet again.
Hi, Dad. I'm home.
Oh, son. I was wondering when you'd be back.
Yeah, sorry. The adventure took a little bit longer than usual.
Well, that's quite alright, son.
Yeah, but we had such a good time. You should have seen me taking on these paper planes, and you should have seen Angel's magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I haven't seen such powerful magic since Twilight.
Then obviously Gearloose's little sister comes in. Annoying little sister comes in.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Gearloose.
Oh no! What? You still here?
Yeah, I am. Duh.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing back here anyway? I thought you didn't like oil.
Well, I just come to see my lovely yet pathetic big brother.
She's like hitting Gearloose on the head.
Yeah.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Don't annoy your big brother. Why don't you go help Mum do some more of the cooking, dear?
Okay. Bye, Gearloser.
Good thing she doesn't come with me on my adventures.
Oh,
I'm already outnumbered by the girls already.
Now don't be like that, son. She's only playing. You know what little sisters can be like. I should know. I had one.
You told me you told me you had two.
Well, yeah, two. What does it matter anyway? Now, can you be a good sport and help your father with this engine?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll grab the toolkit. I just can't. Well, I hope you don't mind, but I can't wait for our next adventure with my two friends. I think you'll really like them once you meet them.
Well, they've already been round to ours once, haven't they?
Yeah, you know them both. Actually, can I have a quick word with you, Dad? You know, father to son.
Yes. What is it?
When you met Mum, how did you know she was the one?
I guess it really just came to me, really. Why? Is there some pony you like?
Well, yeah, I do like one of them.
Ah.
Angel, to be precise, but
You mean the quiet one?
she may be quiet, but she's got such a big personality.
And his dad just laughs. What's that?
Big personality? She barely said a thing.
Trust me, when she opens up, you'll find she's a completely different pony.
Let me tell you something about your mother. Like when we first met each other after getting off the train, after the big fight against King Sombra, she was there, and then we were having a big party. We started to get to know each other, and then we found out we both kind of like the same things. Apart from the train part, of course, but she knows how dearly I loved it.
Yeah, Mum doesn't always like the mess, shall we say?
Yeah, she prefers more of her cooking.
Yeah.
And you know what I get like when I'm in the kitchen?
Yeah, you're the only person I know that could burn cereal.
Yeah, let's not get into that, shall we?
Yeah, that's the problem, you see. I'm not sure how Angel feels about me.
Maybe just be honest with her.
I try to, but every time I try and bring up the subject, say I like her, my mouth all freezes. I can't get the words out.
Have you ever tried just bringing it out in conversation, maybe somewhere? Maybe just one-to-one?
I can't do that. I'll just turn into some big joke. I mean, I even made a small little joke today, and I got a glass of tea in my face.
Well, maybe that's just her letting off a little bit of steam. After all, the three of you have been on some adventures for quite a while. This is the first time, hopefully, you're going to be getting some rest for some time.
I think maybe you're right. Maybe we all just need a bit of R&R.
Yeah.
Now, let's not talk about girls at the moment. Right at this specific moment in time, we've got a steam engine to work on.
Good point. And the two of them start to continue mending to their steam train. Thirdly, let's go to Blair Blades. So
This may take a while, everybody, so we'll have the interval now.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay, that's interval for you. Blair Blades is walking around Ponyville up to Princess Twilight's castle. And she does seem to be a little bit on the downside, not knowing what to do, not knowing what possibly Twilight could actually give her advice-wise. But she feels that if any pony is going to be able to help, it is going to be Princess Twilight. She walks up to the castle steps and up to the very large doors, and she knocks onto the door.
Yes, can I help you? Spike, by the way. I'll be Spike here.
Thank you. Is Princess Twilight there at all?
She's in the Great Hall. Come through.
Oh, thank you. And the main castle doors is opened up to Crimson, to Blair Blades. Walking in, it's obviously the Great Hall is very, very large. Directly ahead of her to the other side is a set of stairs that leads into two separate corridors to the sides. There's also another two openings halfway up the hall. That's right and left again.
She shouldn't be too far. She shouldn't be too far away. Twilight, you got a visitor.
And Twilight appears from the top of the stairs. She does.
Can somebody do a good Twilight voice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
I'll do it.
Thank you. And Princess Twilight starts to walk down the stairs and sees that Blair Blaze is waiting at the bottom of the spike.
Oh, hello, Blair Blades.
Oh, Princess Twilight, I've been looking for you.
For me? What's the matter?
Well, we've literally just come back from another adventure. I thought your brother, Shining Armour, would have told you.
Oh, yes, he has. Thank you for helping me save those books. I never realized they belonged to Discord.
Yeah, you and me both. That was quite surprising. And Twilight notices that Blair Blades is obviously, something's on her mind. The same with Angel Brush and Gearloose from earlier.
Oh, there's something on your mind, Blair Blades?
Yeah. How should I put this? You see, we've obviously been having a few adventures, and the last one we just about made it out without any problems. Well, when I say problems, I mean we near enough didn't get out at all.
Sounds like a tight squeeze.
Yeah. And now I'm just wondering, if we go on the next one, if we'll ever make it out.
Seems like these adventures overstressed you somehow. And it seems like your confidence has dropped.
Yeah. I just wish I could do more for my friends. Like, they all seem to be supporting me more, but I don't feel like I'm helping them enough anymore.
I think I could help you. But I know there's someone who can.
Who's that?
Sakura.
Oh.
You don't sound too thrilled about that idea.
Yeah, you see, Angel Brush actually did say to me about going to Sakura, but I didn't really like the idea of going in there.
Why is that? Why don't you want to go and see Sakura? I mean, she's a very good friend.
It's not the Sakura, you know, like I met her once before, but like I like her as a friend, but it's the Everfree Forest.
Yeah. Nearly enough all the ponies around here are afraid of that place.
Yeah.
I myself remember the time we all went in there and we had the problem with the poison joke.
Yeah.
Don't remind me, Spike.
You're lucky. You only had a floppy horn.
Anyway,
It's Fluttershy I feel sorry for.
well, if it wasn't for us braving the Everfree Forest, we never would have found the Tree of Harmony.
Yeah. Well, I'm not exactly confident about going in.
What if I came with you and helped build your confidence?
You come with me into the Everfree Forest? But what if you get hurt?
Trust me, Blair. I'm an alicorn. There's no need to worry.
Alright, okay.
Do you mind if I be excused? It's just I promised I'll go and help Rarity in her boutique.
Alright, Spike. But don't take too long.
Okay, now, where'd I put those flowers?
Is Spike always like this?
Mm-hmm.
So Bladez and Twilight has obviously now got the idea that they are both going to go into the Everfree Forest. So let's go back to Angel Brush and Cantaloupe with the artwork. Could you do another roll for your creative arts for me?
2.
Don't forget you can use friendship tokens if you wish. Obviously, one will allow you to just re-roll that. If you use 2 altogether, obviously only you are going to be able to use it at the moment because you're the only one in the vicinity.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, roll it again because that actually went off.
We'll just say it's a 7.
Okay, right. So, so now you are concentrating. It's like every single time that Blair Blades comes to your mind, you like stop. You shake your head to try and get it out of your head, and then you resume once it is out of your head. So you seem to have like a kind of method to actually not keep drawing and painting when Blair Blades comes to your mind. It takes a little bit longer than normal. That your tutor gets a little bit impatient. Yeah, are you almost done, Angel Brush?
It's nearly done, ma'am.
Oh, for goodness sake! Like I never thought you would take this long. Like you've done this for years.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just that there's something on my mind.
On your mind? What do you mean?
It's my friend. I think there's something wrong.
Wrong? The only thing I see wrong is you not getting that picture done.
I'm sorry. It's just.
She's a very caring person.
Yeah. Now back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
And sometime later, you've eventually managed to complete it. It looks extremely good quality to the style that Angel Brush knows.
Yep, and it's Princess Amia lying on a rug with all like different like Arabic style
The sort of thing that would actually come up in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Done.
Finally. Took you long enough.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, at least the quality's good. Eventually. Now, come along, dear. We better get this over to Saudi Arabia.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I'll go and get a pony to go and shift this along. And during that time, I will see if there's any more work that needs to be done. Maybe then you could actually earn some more money.
Yes, ma'am.
And so obviously the tutor obviously goes to find a pony deliverer to deliver obviously that to Saudi Arabia itself.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to Gearloose. He's obviously helping out with his father to mend the steam engine. They've both been at this for some time. They have, so they've been on it for I'll probably say 3 hours, and it's starting to get a little bit on the dark side outside.
Yeah, my character's probably underneath the engine, having a look at all the parts underneath. Right, we've almost finished. Just need a number 3 spanner.
Could you do a check against your Q marker talent for me?
No. Which one would that be?
It's normally the very top one. It should be something to do.
Metallics, and that's a 6. Watch me get a 1. Just watch me get a 1.
That's cocked, so do that again.
I wish it hadn't, because that was a 6. 5. I'll take that.
That's fine. So, your father hands you the hoofs you over the number 3 spanner.
Yeah.
And you tighten up a few of the last bits and pieces. You do, and what do you know? It's pretty much finished.
That was quick.
Well, I have been mending this ever since you've been gone. Like, literally near enough 24/7. And you notice that because he yawns.
Yeah, you've been working way too hard. This engine's near enough complete now. I think it's near enough ready for us to give it the old test drive.
Yeah, and as soon as his dad gets up, he feels a bit of a pain on his back because he's been working too much.
Yeah, come on, Dad. You need to sit down. Yeah, come sit on the footplate.
Well, I guess I could use a little rest.
He sort of coughs a little bit as well.
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Nothing your old father can't handle.
You know I'm well again.
No, I'm fine.
And then I'm sorry, carry on.
Yeah. And he sits down onto the bench.
And then obviously Gearloose's mother comes up and says, Oh dear. Is your back hurting again?
Yes, it is. It's not that bad, really.
I told you should have taken your medication.
You never told me you were having back trouble again.
I've not been having back trouble, just a couple of mild spasms.
Dear.
It's nothing to worry about.
No, you need your medication. The doctor said so.
Doctors don't know anything about
Come on, here, take your medication. Come on.
Watching you two right now is actually watching my real life parents.
Fine.
And she also checks his forehead.
Yeah. And it's actually quite hot.
Ooh,
Where he's been under the engine, it's actually obviously gotten a bit hot. And as she's feeling it as well, the hoof that has obviously touched his head is obviously a little bit oily as well.
You need to have a break from that engine, dear.
Well, it's almost complete.
No, I want you to go and rest. Come on.
Do as mother says. Hey, Dad. Besides, we haven't enough finish. All it needs now is a good new coat of paint and clean up.
Yeah, I guess so. You able to handle that on your own, or should I get your little sister to help out?
I'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, you definitely know that's not a good idea to have your little sister, because you know that she will tease you to no end.
Yeah, you go inside and go to bed, Dad. Leave the clean up to me.
Okay, so like you see, your mother and father walk off together. You can see outside it's starting to get dark. So
so that late already?
And it's obviously also starting to get a little bit cold outside as well, but nothing that you can't handle. So let's come away from there and let's go back to Blair Bladez. She steps outside of the castle with Princess Twilight. Spike has obviously gone to Rarity's boutique. And they step towards the Everfree Forest. Just before they go in, obviously Blair looks to Twilight. You really sure you want to go in there?
Yes. I mean, I went here with went in here with my friends to help find the elements of harmony and then the tree of harmony, and also discover the cast of the two sisters.
Yes, of course you did, but I'm not so sure if a pony princess should really be in somewhere like this.
And then Twilight gives Blair Blaze a look to say,
Yeah.
Do you think I'm being a damsel?
Alright, you win.
Come on, let's go.
And they both walk into the Everfree Forest. Obviously, up in the sky, it's already starting to get a bit dark. It has outside. If I can just grab that from there, I'm going to have a look at Twilight stats, because was it in this one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that one.
Because obviously, you playing Twilight, you are actually going to do the roles for Twilight.
Oh, yeah. You're going to fall off again.
Well, no. In case any of you are wondering, we're playing in Al's room, and I'm on his bed.
Yeah.
Which isn't up against the wall.
No, not quite.
There we go, Twilight.
Okay, so you need to keep that open because you need to know what that means. Okay, so around you can see it's very, very it's obviously quite dark. So naturally, Twilight is using her horn to light up the area a little bit. So that way, Blair Blades can see ahead of her. Has she got anything else that maybe she could use? You think?
Magic. That could be like a light thing.
Yeah, like, and she's able to do basic light, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else maybe, like, that would be useful right about now?
Not right now.
No? Okay, so,
we'll just say the light one is free.
Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much what it's going to be. She's very, very easy able to do it.
Yeah.
Being an alicorn, obviously Princess Twilight is obviously able to do pretty much anything. Like obviously being the Princess of Friendship and everything as well. Blair Blades, this is the first time she's actually a little bit cautious. She is over Twilight. She is. She's known Twilight obviously for a little while, only by name, apart from them few of them times before, but she's never actually travelled with Twilight. And obviously, Blair Blades being the kind of pony that she is, she doesn't want Twilight to even get remotely hurt. Whether it's physically or mentally. And obviously around the area, she's a little bit spooked by it. She is, and Twilight obviously notices that quite easily. It's been a while since I've been here. It's obviously getting quite dark too.
Don't worry. Here.
She uses her horn.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, shoot. And Twilight then hears like a howl. From out in the distance. And Blair Blaze does as well. That's not one of the Timberwolves, is it?
No, she's like,
Stay still.
Twilight? There isn't one nearby, is there?
she sees like, like the green shoot.
She's a shoot. Well, is there a gun out there?
No.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, start that bit again.
And she sees like the green,
like the green, sort of like breathy mist.
Yeah. And then she uses her magic.
Okay. And what is she going to do with that magic?
It's 15.
Okay, what is she going to do with this magic?
She is going to, use like a very, very bright light or some to blind the Timberwolf.
Oh, okay then. So like startling.
Yeah.
Blair Blaze, stand back.
What's going on?
And she like uses a horn and blinds and startles the Timberwolf.
And that's obviously that as obviously that light comes along, Blair Blaze has to shield her eyes where it's so bright.
Yeah.
She does. The next moment, what does Twilight do? She's blinded the Timberwolf. She has. And Blair Bladez has had to shield her eyes. So although Twilight can see Blair Bladez can't see Twilight.
Okay, so she can use her stun ray,
Okay.
which is this one. Oh no, that's the wrong knife.
What's her stun ray supposed to be?
12.
D12, okay.
Or is it this? Or is this one?
No, that's a D20. It is this one.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the right one.
And that's 11.
Okay, so she manages to then stun the Timberwolf,
Yeah.
and it shatters into its natural pieces as it gets
Yeah.
hit. And then Twilight obviously now sees an opening.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
All right. And Blair Bladez attempts to try and keep up with Twilight. Obviously, by that big bright light happening, it's now startled more Timberwolves around the area. So now they've got more Timberwolves coming around them. They have. Twilight, there's Timberwolves right behind us.
Okay. So Twilight being Twilight.
Yeah, it's going to stop and turn around.
Yeah. And oh no, that is a 10.
A 10, okay. So, I guess she's using her stun ray again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she goes towards one of the Timberwolves behind her again, and Blair Bladez just looks behind her as well as Twilight does that.
Yeah.
And
She's like shooting him like yeah.
And each Timberwolf just shatters into pieces.
Yeah.
with
And
ease.
Blair Bladez is just like that.
Yeah, because she's never seen magic quite like it before. And it seems to have quietened down a little bit. But Twilight obviously knows that by doing what she's done, she could startle them more again. So Twilight naturally orders Blair Bladez to move out away from the area.
Come on, let's move.
Okay. And they both start to run further into the other free forest itself. Back with Angel Brush. During the meantime, what is she going to do now? She's finished that art piece.
She's now going to go
home. To home time.
It'll probably be ideal, actually.
Yeah,
she
she's
looks
going to go back
outside.
to. She's going to go back home, and then I think she's going to go back to either Trottingham or Ponyville.
Okay. So going inside of Canterlot, she obviously needs to travel back on the train. Unnaturally, as she's coming back, she starts to feel very strange senses. Very powerful senses.
It's like the whole world sort of slows down.
It's like something's telling her something. And it scares her.
Yeah.
It's nothing quite like what she's felt ever before.
Now, where is this?
And it's like she feels like something's calling to her. It's like as if something's in front of her saying to her, "Come this way, if this is what you seek." And she knows ahead of her is the train station.
Yeah.
But this thing in her mind starts to say to her to actually instead of keeping going straight ahead, is to turn left and go up this alleyway. And she's not quite sure what it's for, but she feels like it's something important.
And she could follow. She goes up to the alleyway.
She goes up towards the alleyway, and she sees a locker of some sort in front of her.
Never seen this before.
Open me.
Beg your pardon?
Open me, and you'll discover one of many artifacts.
Okay.
And she uses her hoof to open the door.
She tries to open up the locker, and she can't open it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like as if it's jammed tightly shut.
Oh,
You can't just open me. Use your magic.
all right then.
If you could do a mind check for me, so that's your D10.
Stephen, do not fall for bed.
Promise that won't happen again.
Let's just we'll call it say it's an 8.
Yeah, okay, so it's an 8. So, that's the wrong dice, by the way.
Wrong dice.
Yeah, it's the one by the pencil.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's an 8.
anyway. Okay, so she uses her magic upon being told to do so, and she has quite a lot of strength within her.
Mm-hmm.
She does, and door to the locker then starts to open, and inside of it is like a staff of some sort.
Ooh.
But you're not quite so sure. You're not even sure what it is. You know, it looks like it's encrusted in gold.
She picks it up.
So Angel picks it up, has a look at it.
And then she sees some weird inscriptions on the staff.
Mm.
And guess what it's in?
Go on.
Rhymes.
Yeah.
Oh no, not rhymes.
Just a little bit like back home and stuff when she was rescuing one of the pets all that time ago.
Mm.
And she didn't like it then, and she still doesn't like it now. And it's something that she doesn't really get.
No.
Either. It seems to be a very complex rhyme.
Okay, and she puts the staff into her bag because it's not that staff in Star Fox Adventures we can extend.
I was going to say it is one of them staffs that can actually you can actually extend and then put back into something very short.
Mm.
When you first saw it, it was fully extended. So when you put it to very, very short, you're able to put it into your saddlebag.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to know what the time is. You know you need to get back.
And she rushes off to the train station.
Yep, you manage to get on it, and you start being able to make your way back to Ponyville.
Yeah.
With Gearloose.
Well, I'll probably just finish doing all the clean up, and Mum probably walks in and have a cup of tea.
Yeah. Are you sure you're going to be all that time, dear?
I thought Angel was my mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luz, is something wrong, son?
Well, worry about Dad now.
I'm sure your dad's going to be fine. He's taking his medication and now he's resting.
Yeah, he works himself too hard. That's his problem.
I know.
Maybe it's time my dad retired from his railway job, and I took over.
Oh, I have told him this, son. But you know how stubborn your dad is.
My father like son, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you see a little bit of your father also within Blair Bladez as well. Knowing how stubborn he is, and knowing Blair Bladez is kind of the same.
Mum, how do you cope with Dad's stubbornness?
Oh, very easily. I just think of him as like a lemon meringue pie.
In what way?
Well, lemons are sour, and then the meringue is sweet.
Yeah, I was just asking because one of my new friends, she can be a bit stubborn.
Well, think of her as like what you think of trains.
What, big?
And she gives her son this look to say,
Joking, just joking. I love steam trains. But I don't see Angel in that way. I just see her as a friend. I don't see Bear Blades like that. It's Angel who I love.
Angel?
The shy one. Didn't Dad tell you?
Oh.
I just can't tell her, that's all.
Well, I'm sure you'll find the right time, son. There's always the right time to tell a young male your feelings.
It's not the telling her part I'm worried about. It's the answer. What if it's not the one I wanted?
Well, don't always think on the negative. Always think on the positive. That's what my mother told me, and her mother told her.
You know what? I think you're right. Then again, you're always right, Mum.
That's what I'm here for, dear. To make sure you and your sister don't tear into each other.
Yeah. Yeah, what time is it?
It's nearly. Oh, it's. What time is it?
The time is now getting to around about 8 o'clock at night. The moon is fully up.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. If I know my timetables right, Angel should be on the next train. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go down to that station. I'm gonna meet Angel, and I'm gonna tell her how I feel.
Good on you, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop thinking about what the answer could be. I'm gonna actually find out what it is.
All right then, Gearloose. But remember, think before you leap.
Don't worry. And if it isn't the answer I wanted to hear, we'll still be friends.
Of course.
Right. Thanks, Mum. Right. See you later.
See you later.
I'm going long before that train arrives.
All right then, hurry.
One like the wind.
She leaves.
He leaves.
No. The mum leaves.
Oh.
And before he has a chance to leave, it seems like his little sister's been listening to the whole conversation.
I didn't know you had a girlfriend, you loser.
Now, little one, even you can't stop me. Bye bye.
And then she's like, oh really? And she's and knowing his little sister, she's put a little trap down.
Yeah.
And as soon as he runs on it, his feet get stuck.
Yep. It's
you know that it's called poison. It's called joke glue. It makes your feet go really.
Yeah. Do you have any talents that will be able to detect any traps of any sorts?
Well, my mechanical mum might be a good idea. Might be able to see anything. Might see anything different.
Well, this isn't mechanical, so that won't be able to help you. Do a simple mind check for me.
Mind check. For once in my life, I'm hoping it's a 6. It's got to be a 6. I've got to get to that station. 6! 6!
Yeah, you noticed the little trap that your sister had planted. And obviously she hasn't noticed that you didn't actually get stuck. And you managed to leap over it and fly directly to the train station.
Thank God for that. I thought knowing my unluckiness, I knew it was going to be a 1. I thought it was going to be a 1.
Okay, so while that is happening, Blair Bladez is still with Princess Twilight inside of the Everfree Forest. And they seem like they're being caught by more and more Timberwolves. And obviously Twilight can only do so much. And Blair Bladez is obviously still increasingly worried. Come on, Twilight, we need to get going.
I know. There must be a way to get out of here.
Where is it? Oh, wait. Both of them do a mind check.
I need to use this one. What?
3.
Oh wait, that went off the side.
Yeah, go on, do another one.
If I hold it up like this, and just say it's a 7.
Do it on that.
What this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using the wrong one.
Yeah, you're forgetting the. Actually, it's actually D20.
Ooh, 20.
Okay, so Twilight notices the one place
Yeah.
where she knows that the Timberwolves have not actually managed to entrap them, and not only that, it's the only place where Timberwolves cannot actually fit through, but only just big enough for a pony to fit through.
A tight tunnel.
The tight tunnel, a very tight tunnel.
Look, there's a tight tunnel over there. Let's go.
Right, I'm right behind you. And Twilight and Blaze manages to fit through, the both of them together. And the Timberwolves obviously behind them, trying to catch up to them, don't manage to do so. That was close.
Well, you wanted to go and see Everfree Forest.
Well, I didn't really want to.
Don't worry. We'll be at Sakura's in no time.
Like, how far does this tunnel take us?
If I'm correct, it should lead us not far to Sakura's.
And please tell me there's nothing down here.
No, there isn't. I've been down this tunnel before.
Roll a mind check to see if she remembers anything in particular.
Whoops. And I drop it. Where's it gone? Oh, it's gone underneath there.
Hang on. It's gone under the bed.
Yeah.
You see what I have to work with?
Roll that one for now.
Right.
Got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, there you go.
If you want to, just roll it on here if you feel it's better, actually.
17.
17. She remembers one thing. And she knows that Blade's not going to like it.
What is it?
It's basically a Ursa Minor in there.
There is one thing in there, and it's an Ursa Minor.
You can't have told me any sooner, could you?
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to go. But then we're gonna have to go past it.
All right. I hope you got a plan.
You know me. I have a plan.
Oh, of course you do. And like Blaze is sounding a lot like Starlight. It makes her laugh a little bit.
You know what you make. You know what you sound like to me.
What is it?
You sound just like my student Starlight.
Do I?
Yeah, I mean you got the same attitude as Starlight.
I guess so. Well, we probably should get moving. It's probably going to be dark now by the time that we get back.
Yeah, let's go.
Right. I'm sorry I actually got you to come out this late.
It's fine. I've been through these situations before. Heck, me and my friends even had to fight a whole army of changelings on my sister-in-law's wedding.
Yeah, but I just don't like, putting my issues onto others.
No, don't. Don't let issues bother you. Do my sister-in-law does. Breathe in the good, breathe out the bad.
And she gives out.
That's actually good advice.
And she just gives out the sign.
Yeah.
What was that? A bit of Tai Chi you was doing?
That is actually what Twilight does.
Yeah.
See? It works.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Come on then.
And they start walking down the tunnel. And the next thing is, obviously, Gearloose is down at the train station, waiting for Angel Bus.
Well, this is it. This is the moment.
And he starts to see the train starting to turn up.
And he's sweating like a...
He's shaking like a leaf now.
Okay, Gearloose. Nice and cool. Nice and cool.
And like drips of sweat is pouring down his head.
Nice and cool. You just turn it. Yeah. Oil. I should have had a wash.
And guess who walked up behind him?
His sister.
No.
Go on.
One of the main six.
Okay then.
You choose one.
I already did pick Twilight.
No, you choose, because I'm being Twilight, you choose one.
Okay then.
Who do you think would be helpful in this situation?
Oh. Gearloose, I didn't expect you to be here. And Gearloose looks behind and sees Applejack.
Oh, hello.
Why are you doing here?
Waiting for Angel.
Ah, nice. Waiting for Angel? Ah, yes, one of your other friends.
Yeah. I've got to tell her something important.
Important? What's so important?
How I feel.
Ah, that.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe how nervous I am.
Oh, shucks, it's alright.
Because Applejack tells Gearloose the same thing with Big Mac and Sugar Bell.
Yeah. You should see what Big Mac is like with his own sweetheart Sugar Bell. Especially when he's about to actually make the trek over to Starlight's old village. he's always sweating when he's about to make the high trek over. Gosh, even Sugar Bell comes over to Ponyville from time to time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll be fine.
Yeah. But I believe the train will be coming soon.
Well, there it is right now. And the train pulls up right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only here because I'm waiting for my cousin.
Right, well, okay, well, so let's just see you there. I think this is something I've got to do by myself.
Alright, good luck.
And she goes, Romeo!
Yeah. Yeah, she teases her, she teases Gearloose the exact same way as she would have teased Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks, that really did help. Yeah.
And the next thing, the doors open up and a few ponies walk by, and the next thing is you see Angel Brush then coming out and looking around.
Because this is when one of our quirks. This is when one of our quirks kicks in.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, she's looking around, whereabouts to go, what to do first.
Because she's got this staff.
Yeah, she's got this staff inside of a saddlebag.
Oh, it has to be rhymes. Why does it have to be rhymes?
And the next thing, Gearloose is just like near enough right in front of her straight away.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Yes. Shouldn't you be maybe helping with the train?
Oh yeah, I was. I'm just came down here to do some train spotting.
Wow.
Yeah, but as you're here now, would you like me to escort you home?
Oh, yes. I need your help. Do you know anything about rhymes?
Well, a little bit. Me and my sister did like playing the old rhyme game when we were younger. Why? What's the matter?
Good. I need. Oh, good, because there is something that has rhymes on it.
Okay. Yeah, come on. Let's go in the. Yeah, I've got the keys to the waiting room here. Let's go in there so we can get some privacy.
Okay, so you unlock the waiting room. You go inside and close the door.
The benefits of working for this railway.
And what does Angel Brush do?
Angel Brush puts her bag down and opens it up.
And I guess that what she does then is extends it so that way it's its full length.
Yeah.
The length of the staff scales over 3 chairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's that long.
This is what I found in a locker in the Allery and Cancelot.
Gee, well, I've never seen anything like it.
Yes, it's like when I was walking through Cancelot, all of a sudden I had this really weird feeling. I heard a voice.
A magical voice, and it was this.
Oh, yes.
What did it say?
It said, follow me if you want to know the answer. So I went for the voice, saw the locker, and used my magic to open the locker, and then the stuff came out.
Does this locker have a name on it?
No, it's just like an ordinary locker.
Are you sure? Because technically this could count as stealing. If this belongs to someone.
No, it didn't have a name on it or anything.
By the looks of things, it's old. Could have been in that locker. Could have been in that locker for centuries.
I don't think this stuff is old.
Like, you look at the staff, like, obviously it has the scripture of the rhyme. It does. It's encrusted in mainly gold. Where it's gold, it's sparkling, but it does look like it has a few rusty parts as well. So it's possible that it's been inside of this locker for some time.
Well, I'm afraid this is a little bit out of my league. I mean, I don't know much about about magical staffs. Might be best taking this along to Twilight.
Oh, Twilight! Yes, let's go and find Twilight.
She'll probably be at her castle by now.
Oh, yes, thank you, Gilos.
And she just runs off.
She just zooms off.
Yeah. Wait, Angel. Can I have a quick word?
Oh, sorry, no time, Gilos. I need to figure out what this staff means.
And she's trying to open up the door, and she finds it's locked.
Oh, come on.
And like, obviously, it's about time that Gearloose does actually say what he's been needing to say for a long, long time.
Yeah. Please, Angel. Please, can we have this quick talk? I promise. It's just one quick question. Then we'll be on our way.
Then just before he asks, her sense kicks in again.
It does sense in again. But Gearloose, could you do a charm check for me?
Yeah, this will be the one. I know. 2.
So don't forget, you can use your friendship tokens if you wish.
I think I'm better in this situation.
And obviously, as Angel Brush is in the vicinity of the area, she can do that the same as well if she wishes to do so.
Wherever they are.
Over there, just over there. Do you want to use one? Or not?
No, I'll use
Okay.
I'll use mind because the things.
You can do so, yeah. She can do that, and also don't forget about her talent as well of locate.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so that'll be a D4. Yeah, that'll be the triangle one.
Yeah. And that's the.
It's a 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's feeling very faint.
Yeah.
Detections of something, but she's not quite so sure what it is. But she's definitely getting some strange feelings.
It's like she's hearing two things at once. It's like Guido's talking and this voice in her head.
Yeah.
It's like she can't.
She can't really try and get the two away from each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually giving her a headache.
Yeah.
It concerns Gearloose.
And she's like, and then she like tells Gearloose to be quiet.
Let me be quiet. I've got something very important to say.
Please just stop talking. Please.
You know what I'm going to say already, don't you?
She just looks at Gearloose.
And like them faint bits of talking that was inside of her head goes for a moment. It's like as if it thought that you were speaking to it rather than you speaking to Gearloose.
I'm sorry, Gilos. I better go.
No. Wait.
Hang on, let me use me. Is it the one? Where's telekinesis?
Yeah, that'll be straight telekinesis, which I believe is a D8.
That one?
There's a diamond.
Yeah, it's a diamond one.
Oh, right. Yeah. And that's an 8.
No, okay,
And
so
she uses her telekinesis to open up the locked door
yeah,
and just run out.
Yeah, just runs out before Gearless has the chance to do so. So as that's going on, Blair, Blaze and Twilight is going through the tunnel. It's obviously very dark. It is, so Twilight's had to use her light at a brighter rate.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, her being so used to magic,
Yep.
even using the brightest amount of magic, uses no energy whatsoever.
Yeah, and then I bet Bear Blaze is like, it's like your stamina's like on ultimate.
Mm. Yeah, she can't really put two and two together.
Yeah.
You know, she's thinking like, I believe if I was to use that type of magic as a whole, then I would have lots of difficulty doing it all together. Going near to the end of the tunnel, Twilight knows it's nearing the end of the tunnel because in front of her, it opens up to like a much larger size rather than it being quite tight.
Mm-hmm.
And there, in the end, she then sees the Ursa Minor inside of it.
There it is. Ursa Minor.
Oh, great! But thankfully, it's asleep.
Absolutely.
Do you know anywhere to get past it?
Yes. We have to walk very quietly.
Can't you just teleport us back through? Or make us invisible?
Invisible, huh?
I mean, if you know how to do it. I'm pretty sure you do.
Yes. Okay.
We should probably make this quick.
Yes. Where's this thing? There it is.
Not
yet, Stephen. And that's 13.
13. And she uses her magic to turn herself and Blair Blades invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they still will make noise
Mm-hmm.
if they were to just trot through quickly.
Yeah, so they're walking very quiet, walking sort of like...
Very, very quietly.
Yeah.
And Blair Blades is about to walk into something.
And then
She
Twilight
is.
goes, shh.
And she just stops and is holding her breath. She is in a bit of a shock. And she realises in front of her she was about to walk into the Ursa Minor's front paw.
I'm going to use her telekinesis. And that's 18.
Okay, so she's got a 14 because she's holding her breath. So Twilight allows Blair Blaze to float.
Yep.
She does, and through to the other side. As soon as he gets through to the other side, she's like, that was too close.
Come on. And they walk through and they walk out.
Yep, they walk through to the other side of the tunnel. The next thing that Blair Blaze just feels is like sludge from the other three forests as they get out. It's like, you didn't tell me that the other side of it was going to be filled with swamp water.
Oh no. I know what's coming.
And Twilight's obviously not fazed by it.
No. Obviously.
Well, let's get out of this.
Come on.
And they both get out of the salt water itself.
Yep.
You do. Obviously, Blair Blaze is obviously not liking this.
Nope.
So she's like, ew. Like, just shaking all of her hooves off.
Oh, don't worry. You're worse than Verity. I mean, Verity had to go through a lot of icky stuff.
Like, that's obviously part of her OCD. It wants to be clean all the time. Everything all has to be in the right place.
I see it. The hut.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then Twilight goes over to Sakura's.
Sakura. Hello. Sakura.
Oh, Twilight. I did not expect to see you here.
Sakura, this is my friend Blair Blaze.
Ah, Blair.
She needs some help. It appears there's something on her mind. Can you help her?
Well, I can certainly put her into the right place. I just need to give her mind a little bit more space.
Very good.
Okay. And it does seem like Sakura already knows what Twilight is going to say.
Mm-hmm.
And Sakura allows Twilight and Blair Blaze to go into the hut.
Yeah.
And Blair Blaze obviously explains to Sakura what's been going on. And Sakura explains the ways of potions, of what she could actually do. Sakura's actually been very kind to actually teach Blair Blaze how to make potions herself. But she explains that maybe today is not the right day, but to come back another day to be able to actually do all this potion making, learn the basics of it. Because it's obviously something that she explains is very complex. So obviously inside of the hut, obviously after Sakura's explained it, Twilight realises what the time is and knows that Spike will be already back at the castle.
I have to go now.
Really?
Don't worry, you'll be fine with Sakura. I'm sure she'll have plenty to tell you.
But wait, Twilight.
Hmm?
Well, shouldn't we both go back together? I mean, it is pretty late.
No, you stay here for Sakura. She's gonna help you. She's gonna help teach you.
I know, but I just don't want you.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, of course you will.
All right. Goodbye.
She's just like Blair Blaze. Before Twilight can even walk out, she's just like suddenly giving her a hug.
Look. Didn't expect this.
I wanted to thank you, Twilight.
Oh, that's okay, Blair Blaze.
No, I mean it. No, you help out every pony and expect nothing back.
I know.
No, how do you do this anyway?
It's friendship. It's in all of us.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'm not going to let you just do this for nothing. I'm definitely going to have to do something for you.
Well, there is one thing.
What's that?
After you've completed whatever Sakura wants to teach you, you could go. My brother, Shining Armor, has something for you to do back at the Crystal Empire.
Oh, really? What's that?
He has something very special he wants to give you.
Really?
Oh, you'll see.
And she winks and trots off,
Yeah.
closes the door.
Yeah. And Blair Blaze, obviously, with Sakura, starts to learn different types of potion making. So in that way, they're able to actually help out during the next sequence of adventures.
Yep, and not only that, she also helps her to feel a lot more calm and relaxed, and also to meditate.
Yeah. Which is something Sakura's even taught Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
Focusing the mind, allowing it to empty.
Mm.
So, back with the other two, Angel Brush and Gearloose. So, I guess really, let's go to the next day. Because obviously things were getting quite late. So, let's go to the next morning. And Angel Brush steps out of her house after a nice good night's sleep. Gearloose, could you do a mind check for me?
Yeah, sure. D8. 2.
Okay, so Angel Brush has stepped outside.
Well, I'm guessing as Angel's had a good night's sleep, Gearloose not so good.
Yeah, not so good. It's obviously, he's been really wanting to tell Angel.
I bet during the night he's been hitting his head on a pillow going, I didn't say anything. I am such an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're enjoying this.
Okay, so Gearloose just looks tired. He does. Yeah. And Angel just looks at him and just like notices how tired he is.
Oh my, you are really tired.
Yeah, just had a rough night.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go see Princess Twilight and ask her about the staff.
Angel, about last night. I wasn't just at the station train watching.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see you.
Oh, about what?
He's funny, hard to say.
Yeah.
And it's
I wanted to tell you how much I like you.
She doesn't quite take this in.
Oh,
She thinks just as a friend, that's it.
oh, that's nice. Well, okay.
And to be honest, I don't mean like as in friendship. Like, I really love you.
And she just suddenly just blushes red hot. And she didn't think that Gearloose would come out with something like even remotely close to that.
Yeah. And she just shakes her head and goes,
Well, that was nice. Guess we're gonna try.
She's gone.
I am such an idiot.
and he gets his wrench. He goes,
That's going to knock someone out.
Yeah, that would knock somebody out. Probably not a good idea to do that. Angel Bush goes to Twilight's castle.
Uh-huh.
Goes up to the staircase. What does she do?
Then she knocks on the door to where the big table room is.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
And then she hears another voice, and you can be...
Ah. I don't know how to do that one.
Hang on. Who's... Well, you haven't...
Actually, no. That one.
You be there.
Rarity is with Spike on the way back.
I'm not going to enjoy this.
Angel?
Oh, Rarity!
What are you doing here, darling?
I came to see Princess Twilight. I need her ask something.
Twilight? She's with Starlight Glimmer at the moment.
Oh.
Well, I'm pretty sure she'll be round in a moment, dear.
Well, I need her to ask her about this.
And she gets out the staff.
And, Rarity's just like, ooh, this is quite remarkable. Where did you get that?
Well, let's just say I heard a voice in my head telling me to go down an alleyway.
Wait, you heard a voice?
Yes.
You must tell me.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And Rarity's eyes just lit up.
Okay. I heard a voice in my head telling me to go down an alleyway in Camelot.
Camelot?
Yes. And then I saw this locker.
A locker?
Yes, the voice was telling me to open me up.
Okay.
So I used my magic to open up the locker, and I found the staff.
That is quite unnatural, especially in Camelot.
I know.
Are you sure that somebody else didn't own that locker and maybe kept it in there?
No,
Did it not have a name on it or anything?
no.
I wonder how come it was in an alleyway in the first place.
I know. Because when the next thing when I turned around, the locker was just gone.
That's quite unbelievable. You must tell Princess Twilight about this.
I'll go and fetch her. This sounds important.
And Spot just just like runs off. And Rarity just looks to Spike and just like, well, at least he's finally gone. You're starting to become a little bit annoying.
Annoying? How so?
Well, like he actually helped me with a few things, but when I said to him that enough was enough, he wasn't actually just going enough is enough. Let's finish it there. He helped me organise everything, even in the middle of the night.
Oh, sounds like he really likes you.
Oh, he likes me as a friend, darling. Nothing more.
What? As a friend?
Yes, of course, dear.
Because this is when Rarity tells Angel Brush that actually she has her feelings for.
Yeah. Besides, there's somebody else that I prefer much more to Spike.
Oh.
And Rarity doesn't look to say, goes like this and that and goes,
Yes,
Promise me you won't tell anybody.
I promise.
It's Applejack.
Jack.
Yes, I've had
Dun dun dun.
I've had these things for a while.
I never knew you were.
Yeah. No, not many ponies believe it either.
Oh, mine. Have you told the others? Even Pinkie Pie?
No, I couldn't tell any of them.
She can't tell Pinkie Pie. She'll burst it out in her party.
Exactly, yeah. She's only ever been able to keep one secret, and she had no choice. That was about Princess Cadence being pregnant. And Rarity explains that also she can't even tell Applejack.
Oh, I never knew you loved Applejack.
Yeah, in fact, you're one of the very few ponies I've told.
Haven't you told your mother or father or sisters?
Well, I've told my parents, of course. I couldn't explain it to Sweetie Belle, though. She wouldn't really understand it.
Oh. That figures.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should be heading back to the boutique anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rarity?
Yes, darling?
It's nothing.
She thinking about Gearloose now.
Yeah. Rarity just what's her mind? Okay, D12. Yeah, she notices there's something it's something slightly different about Angel Brush. Isn't there someone that maybe you'd like to tell me about, or?
Well, there he is. You see that? Well,
and just before she explains,
Hmm.
Twilight appears.
Yeah.
Oh, explain about what? No, Twilight.
Oh, there you are, Twilight. Angel Brush has been looking all over for you.
Yeah, yes, I am. I am. Oh, sorry. It's okay, Angel. Ooh, what's that you got in your bag? Oh, this? I found this staff. A staff? Yes, and I need you to help me. It's got words on it, but it's got a rhyme. A rhyme? Of course. I think I've heard about this staff before.
What do you think it is, Twilight?
Let me see if I can find that book on relics and weaponry. Where is it? Here we go, relics and weaponry.
That was pretty quick.
I forget she's Twilight.
Yeah, she can do anything.
Probably work her way around the library blindfolded.
Yeah, pretty much. She designed the library herself many, many times.
Mm.
The amount of times that she's obviously redesigned the whole library as a whole.
Shall we get on with it? Well, shall we get on with it?
So obviously, Twilight explains about what the rhyme means to Angel Brush,
And that's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so in order for me to crack this rhyme, I have to go and visit Sakura.
You mean going to the Everfree Forest?
Again? You only went there last night.
Well, if it's the only way for me to unsolve this rhyme, then I don't have to go.
You really think that's a good idea going in there? It's so icky in there.
Rarity, you've been in there before, dear.
I know.
Yeah, but you only just been in there last night with Sword Blade, with Bear Blades.
What, Bladez is there?
Yeah, they went to Sakura's last night.
Wait, Twilight, you went in there last night?
Of course. I mean, Blair needed some counseling needed some help and advice from Sakura.
Oh, goodness. The poor dear.
What kind of counselling?
Oh, she had a lot of mind, and well, Sakura is someone who can help.
Goodness me, I hope Blair Blaze is alright.
I'm sure she will. Listen, Angel, if you really want to go into the Everfree Forest, I'm sure one of my friends can support you.
Like, she just looks at Rarity and she's like, no. You're not getting me in there.
Well, what about that blue pony you hang about with, Angel? Gearloose is his name? He could go with you.
No, I think I'll just...
Wouldn't that be a great idea?
No.
Yeah, he's strong and tough. Plus, he's told me he knows his way around the forest.
No, please. I'd rather go with one of Twilight's friends.
What's the matter, dear?
It's nothing's wrong.
Angel.
But when I've seen you two before, you seem like great friends. Why don't you want to go with him now?
It's nothing, okay? Please.
Angel, I think it's time you tell the truth. We can tell it's something wrong.
And just before Angel was about to explain, someone flies in.
Yeah, Gearloose.
Gearloose with Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, with Rainbow Dash.
Because Rainbow Dash challenged Gearloose to a race,
Yeah.
and poor Gearloose was trying to catch her.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm not as fast as you.
Can you do the voice for Rainbow Dash?
Alright.
Oh, come on, Gears.
All right, hang on. What's Angel doing down there?
Oh, and there she goes.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash is travelling that fast.
It's like she looked at it and now she's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's like, oh, there she goes.
Okay, so...
Wow, she's even shyer than... Wow, that pony's even shyer than Fluttershy.
Yeah. And, so, what does Gearloose choose to do?
I can't go after her. I'll make things even worse.
And, could you do a, natural D... Could you do a D20 for me?
It's for Rainbow.
14. Okay, so Rainbow needs to explain about being loyal to Angel, even through difficult times.
Well, don't worry, Gears. I'll go have a talk.
And she flies and Rainbow flies down with Gearloose to try and find Angel.
You sure this is a good idea? I mean, I already said something I think I regret, but I don't want to scare her off. I don't want to lose her altogether.
Trying to think what Rainbow would say.
Something too overconfident, shall we say?
Yeah, probably would do. But, yeah, something like, oh, come on, it wouldn't really happen.
Oh, come on. I don't think it would really happen, Gears. I mean, look at her. Look at you.
Yeah, the painter and the engineer. That's a match made in heaven.
And Rainbow Dash is like, yeah.
But but it does give Gearloose a little bit of hope at least.
But listen, Gearloose. Don't worry. There's no holding back. Just give her some time. I'm sure she'll come. Sure the right time will come.
I guess you're right. It is a bit of big news to take in.
Who knows?
And then this is when Rainbow Dash makes a little joke.
Who knows? Maybe she'll turn to a damsel in distress like Rarity over here.
And Rarity's like, excuse me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and like Rainbow Dash then explains a little bit about how her and Fluttershy were friends back when they were fillies as well.
You see, I mean, I helped Fluttershy get over her fear of flying.
Okay. Where's she going?
The Everfree Forest.
What? The Everfree Forest? By herself?
Yeah, that's where she was going. Have you got nuts and bolts in that brain of yours?
And she's like doing this.
She'll get into trouble. She'll get in trouble. She goes in that forest by herself. I've got to catch her.
All right.
Be careful, Gearloose.
Remember, take your suit of armor and your Lancer with you just in case.
And she just looks at it, just like, what?
I was doing it. Never mind.
Meanwhile,
but at the hut, Blair Bladez is obviously being taught how to make potions with Sakura. She looks in the bubbling cauldron, and it's like she feels like it's something that she shouldn't be meddling in. But she's actually doing a pretty good job. She is. She's following the instructions by what Sakura is telling her, and she's able to get it after some careful explanation. It's like it's something that she's not even been close to ever doing before. It's very, very different to what she does normally. It is. And she carries on with this, like she learns how to make basic healing potions, basic armor enchantments as well. After a while, they both hear a knock at the door.
Pizza's here.
Really?
Can't resist.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, carry on.
Blair Bladez hears it, and so does Sakura. Who might this be? And Sakura opens up the door, and she sees that it is. Well, like as she's heard the door, she's heard like a little bit of panicking sounds. Who could that be? And she opens up the door, and it's Angel Bash and Gearloose rushing in. And she sees a Timberwolf. She does, and she just closes the door.
Yeah.
Like, my, what are you two doing here?
So far, making sure we don't get eaten alive by a bit of wood.
Well, it looks like you've been chased by Timberwolves anyway. And Blair Bladez is just like, she's like surprised that she sees the other two. Goodness me, were you two out there all by yourselves?
Well, I'm only here to make sure Angel didn't get into trouble.
Sakura, I have something to show you. Here.
Well, before you show anything, you both alright?
Yeah. Why wouldn't there be? It's not like it's.
You roll. What other die type your body type is?
Body 6.
Mine's a 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
3.
2.
Okay, so during your run going into the other three forests and then getting back, both of you have had like minor scruffs. You have. It seems like that maybe you've had a fight or two with Timberwolves. Yeah, and although you probably have one, the both of you have obviously been lightly hurt. The both of you next see bubbling potions being brewed.
Is one of them a healing potion by any chance?
Yeah. Well, I guess you could probably do with some.
Yeah, Angel can have the first one.
Are you sure you want to be taking that? It wasn't necessarily made by Sakura. It was
Well, I
made
trust.
by me.
I trust you and your potion skills.
What potion skills? I don't have any. I've only just started to learn how to make them.
I still trust you.
And Sakura, before she even gets a chance to speak any further, she sees that Sakura's already starting to give some of the healing potion to Angel Brush,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, and it seems like that Angel Brush is about to start drinking some of it already,
Mm-hmm.
and like Blair just looks at her and just goes, "Uh-oh."
What do you mean? Oh.
And Angel Brush drinks some of the healing potion, and she manages to recover what stamina she had lost.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually quite good tasting as well.
Ooh, this is really nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Can I have some?
Here.
Strawberry.
You drank it all.
Wait a minute. That was my very first potion I ever made.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I think you've discovered a hidden talent here.
And maybe I have. And and Bladez explains everything that had been happening overnight, including like her travelling with Twilight, and having to get by the Ursa Minor, and also getting into the hut, and all the potion making that she had done overnight.
I thought you wanted a light adventure.
Well, I guess Twilight persuaded me. I've been... And like Blair just like puts her head down, and like a little bit of shame.
And Sakura does his face to say, just tell the truth and let it out.
Alright. I should be honest with you both. I haven't even since the last adventure that we had, I've been feeling like I shouldn't go on anymore.
So that's why you was worried over tea. You were frightened of our next adventure?
Yeah. If I went on to another adventure with you both would have got hurt and I would have been even more worried about you. But the last adventure was pretty tough, and I think it just made me worry all the more.
You don't have to worry about that. All adventures are difficult. There's no such thing as an easy adventure.
I guess so.
Yeah. And besides, I'm not sure if the three of us can go on another adventure.
What do you mean?
I said something that I can't take back.
And Angel just...
Oh.
Yeah, and I understand.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I understand, Angel, if you want me to stay away. I understand if you don't want. You know. Maybe I should just leave.
Goodness, wait, no. Why? You told her the truth, didn't you? About how you felt?
Yeah, she absolutely knows. But I never got an answer.
Angel, how do you feel?
I understand if you don't want to be, if you just want to be friends.
Well, to be honest, well, I...
And just before she could say
No,
it,
not again. It's just say it.
And like
please.
Sakura just goes, oh no. And like Blair just looks over like, what's the problem, Sakura? And Sakura just goes, this thing's about to blow. I think we should go.
oh no, the cauldron!
Yeah, the cauldron starting to bubble a bit overpoweringly. That it's actually starting to overflow
Yeah.
and starts to spread onto the floor. And like And Blair knows as well as Sakura that if this touches our feet, it could prove disastrous. And they all flee the hut.
Yeah.
They do. And Sakura is obviously waits outside of the hut with the three of us as well. Hopefully, it's not caused too big of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously going to need some cleaning up. And Blair was like, I guess that was my doing, wasn't it? And Sakura shakes her head. No, that wasn't your fault. That was one of my own cauldrons. It was? Yep.
Well, I think we can all help to clean up this mess.
Yeah.
I'll help too.
And the three of them all get to cleaning around in the hut of Sakura's, along with Sakura herself as well. And Blair then goes up to Angel and just says, now, what was you going to say?
No getting out of it this time.
Yeah, no getting out of it.
I know.
Well, listen, Bladez.
Oh, because you remember when we agreed that this is when Blair becomes secretly jealous.
Yeah.
Bladez, I need to tell you something, but will you promise not to say anything?
I promise. Pinky promise. And she winks.
It seems that...
It's alright. You can tell me anything. I promise. I swear. I'll keep it a secret between just the two of us.
Thank you. I have feelings for Gillips.
Really? And she shouts it a little bit loudly. She does, and as soon as she realises, she's covers her muzzle with both of her hoofs, and she's like, oh, sorry, I just got a little excited.
Yes. Ever since our adventures it's been really, let's just say he's kind of Big Mac to Sugar Bell.
Ah.
And then she's like, no, this is kind of like when Blair goes, because she's, you can tell she's starting to have feelings as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Blade's, obviously don't look over to Gearloose, and she's like, yeah, I noticed that.
And Angel Brush, she's like,
Anything wrong?
he's like,
No, I'm fine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for listening.
in
It's
Blair
alright.
Brace is like,
Yeah. It's like just hugs Angel Brush lightly.
It's always the shy ones that gets the boys.
Yeah.
but this is because don't forget, this is when Blair Blaze starts to have.
Yeah, starts to have feelings for Gearloose as well.
Jeez, Gearloose, what are you doing?
But I'm having more success with women here than I am in the real world.
Obviously, after cleaning up the rest of the hut, Blair Blades, along with Angel Brush and also Gearloose, they all decide to start trekking back through.
What about the staff?
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, enough. Sakura starts to look at the staff. It's definitely something magical.
What does it mean? There's a rhyme on it.
Where's the one? Yeah.
Even I can't quite tell. Well, maybe if you show it to somebody else, they'll be able to spell it out for you.
Oh.
Maybe somebody not even in Equestria.
Not in Equestria?
I'm not sure. But maybe it's something that maybe you might be able to find out. But unfortunately, I cannot tell you myself.
Alright.
I think the best thing we can do is keep hold of it for now. Maybe someday we'll work out what it's for.
And so after that, the three start to trek back into Ponyville through the Everfree Forest. Managed to get back. During the meantime, Twilight has been reading through a book, and it's and unknowing to the three, have actually started to realise what that staff is.
No way!
And not the other three won't know.
It can't be. It could be.
And she's realised that this staff is actually a replica of the Storm King's own staff that he actually had made.
Dun dun
Dun.
And I guess that is pretty much where we're going to leave it. So that has been the first interlude episode. I hope you all like it. My name's Aceikith-Alain, along with James Fan 1991 and Roseprincessmitia. And that will be it for now. Goodbye to you all.
And it's a goodbye for him.